Ohineben Sports 84, back with another video. There were a lot of fights going on yesterday and this morning, and the pick of the night was the fight between Oscar Valdez and Miguel Marriaga. It was an epic fight, very, very entertaining fight. It's already in place for Fight of the Year. Oscar Valdez was in for a war with Marriaga. I didn't really predict this come because I didn't actually look up Marriaga much. He was really an unknown quantity to me, but boy was I wrong. Marriaga is a solid and really impressive fighter. He took the game to Oscar Valdez all fight long. He was unrelenting. He was pressuring Oscar Valdez throughout the fight. Even when this guy was knocked down, he came back and he almost knocked out Valdez in the same round. It was really impressive. I didn't know anything about Marriaga, but now I'm going to take a closer look at him. The guy is a really impressive boxer, and I was really surprised. Oscar Valdez did his thing, but he actually met his match this time. He met his match this time because there were spots in the fight that I had a feeling Marriaga could knock Valdez out because he was connecting a lot, especially in the round where he was knocked down by Valdez. Valdez couldn't get him out of there, and getting to the tail end of that round, Marriaga nearly was on the ascendancy and nearly knocked out Oscar Valdez. Valdez seemed to be gassing out at the end of the fight. This was something I've never seen from him before. I think most of his fights he's been knocking out his opponent, so I've never seen him go a full 12 rounds before. He was really tested in this fight. He really needs to work on his game because it looks like he doesn't have much of a stamina going in the deeper latter stages of fights. Marriaga had an excellent stamina and he could control the pace of his fight. He pressured Valdez for the whole of the fight, but Valdez seemed to be a little bit on a different level than Marriaga because Valdez has a very devastating hook, and which was doing a lot of damage, and it was even as a result that was even the result of that knockdown. But even with the knockdown, Marriaga was still in there and surviving. Miguel Marriaga is a really impressive fighter, and it's really made a fun out of me. I didn't really expect this output from him. And I know the fight, the scoring was really terrible. This fight was mostly a 7-5 fight because it was a close fight, and yet the judges were making it look like it was a lopsided decision, which wasn't the case. It was a very close fight, and even if it hadn't been for the knockdown, it could probably be a draw. The knockdown was a huge factor in this fight. Valdez seemed to, I don't know, there are occasions in a fight he seems to relax and not be on ascendancy. It's like, I don't know what his game plan was, but he seems to be laid back. And Marriaga was just throwing whatever he could at him. And his defense sometimes his defense seems to be very suspect. Marriaga was connecting with his head a lot in this fight, which was really surprising. I haven't seen someone connect a lot of head shots on Valdez before until this fight. Marriaga is a really impressive fighter, and I really didn't expect this. He really surprised me. This fight was really interesting. It was a back and forth action non-stop. Valdez got a knockdown, and he couldn't get Marriaga out of there. Marriaga has a really solid chin and really, he's a really solid boxer. No two ways about that. Valdez really met his match in this fight. I really like the style of Valdez, but this fight he was really suspect. He couldn't take the game to Marriaga as I was expecting him to. Because you are the champion, you need to exert your You need to show that you are controlling the fight. But the whole of the fight, since Marriaga was the one in control, he was pressuring Valdez all throughout the fight. But Valdez was able to come up with the goose at the end of the day and pull out the victory. But so it was a really hard fought victory. And kudos to Marriaga and Valdez for making the fight an epic fight, an epic event. It was really entertaining and I really enjoyed it. This was the fight of the night. I actually watched 3 fights this night: Ketidze, Langford, Beto, and Porter, and this one. And this was the pick of the bunch. It was a great performance. Hopefully the fights coming in store, the fights in store later this year will follow the same pattern. It was really impressive. So Oscar Valdez will be moving on to bigger and better things. Hopefully he can unify with another champion in his division. But Valdez need to work a lot on his game, because Marriaga has really posed a lot of questions to him which he wasn't really finding the right answers to. So he needs to do his homework before he gets in the ring again. That's all for now. If you like my commentary, subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. I make commentaries like this every other day. Thank you for your time and catch you on the next one. Bye for now.